Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here. I'm at you with another family history or my old family letters episode. This is season 2, episode 2. This is going to be about my Uncle Jack, who is the second born of my great uncles on my grandmother's side um, from the Young family. So I did actually, I've mentioned this I think before to some people. Maybe on video, I'm not sure. I did actually get to speak on the phone with my Uncle Jack. He is a World War II veteran, served in the Navy as well as like Uncle Ted. He was a big Buffalo Bills fan, and I guess I still, because of that, and my grandparents kind of liked the Buffalo Bills as a secondary team. Well, they liked them before they moved out there here to Colorado, but then they became Broncos fans. But before they were Buffalo Bills fans, so they still kind of rooted for the Buffalo Bills. So I guess the Bills are kind of like my second favorite team in the NFL. So, but I did get to speak to him on the phone. It's pretty cool. He was at the time, I believe, about 85, and he didn't sound 85. He sounded very young, very full of life. Sadly, he passed away shortly after. His wife came down with a really bad case of Alzheimer's, and she got very violent and was throwing things, injured him a few times, and he had to put her in a home, and it broke his heart, and he was not the same then, and he just faded very quickly. I think he could have still, he was still seemed in good health that he could have lived on for even today. Who knows? But there is one letter. I'm not going to read it because it wasn't really anything important. It's just a little note from 1942. He's going out for like some Christmas gifts or after Christmas. But I don't believe he was in the service yet. But by this time here, this is dated June 30th, 1943, he was in it. And so here's this, and I'm going to read it because it had mentioned my grandma. So there's the letter. So this is just a real short one, and we do have some more longer ones we can read here. So this is Jade again, June 30th, 1943. He's writing to my great grandmother. He says, "Dear Mom, I hope you aren't," which I did also meet my great grandmother as well. Got the big cinnamon rolls with her. She says, "Dear Mom, I hope you aren't sore about my not writing. I didn't send Pat her money," which Pat is my grandma, "because I wasn't sure of the address. I'll put it in the next letter and let you give it to her. 5 for you and 5 for her. I'll send Sarah something next week and being Dick so nothing when I come home." So Dick is another uncle. He is still living. He's the youngest boy. "When I come home next time, when is Jack M leaving? I'll try to get to see him, but I don't know whether I can or not. We'll see you soon. Love, Jack." So my grandma at this time, she was born in 34. So she would have been 8 going on 9 years old at this time. So she may have been, they weren't sure of the address, so she may have been staying with, I think, some grandparents or Aunt Esther maybe, or Aunt Sarah. Might have been, because I think my great grandma was working at the time. So we have another letter here from Uncle Jack. It's from Buffalo, New York, August 1st, 1943. So just a little bit later. It says, "Dear Mom, I'm glad that you made the connection. Congratulations. Sorry I haven't written before, but you know how I like to write letters." And my great grandma was also a teacher, by the way. "Well, it looks like my first birthday away from home, and it seems funny now, but maybe it won't be so bad after all. At last, I hope not, but it does seem funny as heck. I'm afraid I can't make it before the second week in September. Home, I mean. Then I'm coming for a few days. A pagodome, I'm not sure what that means, from Whitesville told me she bet I would go Lux, Luks, after I register. Well, she's right. I don't know when I'll get home for my man for the station. If I quit, I'm not kidding, I'll have the company down on me for life. I'm vacation manager. I'm in a rut. I'll explain Saturday, plus check into another for 2 weeks. And I'm still sick of this job. I have 5 weeks to go yet, so I'm not quite half done. So he may not have quite, he might have been wanting to enlist. He may not quite have gotten there. And I'll try to get down as soon as I can and let me know about the tires on the car. I may want to use it before I go if I get a chance. I just remembered Dick's birthday, so, well, please write soon. And so it says so, and there's a blank. I'm not entirely sure. P.S. I hate to quit because I'll have a job after the war, or that is what's promised. So maybe, I guess he was. So maybe he just didn't like what he was doing. Also, I forgot. I need to insert a picture for you guys so you can see Uncle Jack in his uniform. So here we go. All right. So hope you liked that. Pretty cool. I'm gonna save those. This is pretty cool. We have his letter. Whoops. Stating that he finished his training, and so he saved that and sent that to him, so that's really cool. And he's got a little note here after. It says, "Dear Mom, excuse the pencil, but I can't ink and don't pen any, for I can't keep it here. It seems that as they forgets rest around here tonight, for we just got our tear stained and partially stowed. It's kind of hard getting used to it, but I'll have to now. So much for that. Well, to it says MONGW question mark. So maybe it means, well, tomorrow, I think is probably what he meant. We will finish up in the barracks and go on a special detail. Well, I just finished washing out some underwear and and I think it means handkerchiefs. And did it seem funny to do that? Well, tell the hide hello for me and write soon. Love, Jack." So he's officially finished his training there. And I think we'll end on this episode with reading this training station letter, since we can read this much more clearly. "My dear madam or sir, we are happy to inform you that a member of your family has reported to the station to begin training for the United States Navy. The Navy has gladly accepted the responsibility for his welfare and security." So, okay, so he has joined. That's what it is. So he's officially started. "When a man enlists in the Navy, he is assigned to a naval training station for fundamental recruit training. During this period, the Navy endeavors to produce a future leader of men, a man of whom his family, his community, and the service will be proud. The Navy guarantees you that the recruit will receive the best medical and dental care possible, and his mental and moral welfare is assured. Religious counsel and opportunities for public worship are ever present. Men of all faiths are under the constant supervision of the chaplain corps, and services are conducted on the station weekly. The first 21 days at the training station are spent in detention, which is necessary as a health measure. Good health and Navy tradition is furthered by prohibiting visitors during the detention period, thereby guarding against the spread of contagious diseases. While visiting is not prohibited after this detention period, it is restricted. Your attention is particularly invited to the total lack of hotel and restaurant accommodations, as well as transportation facilities in this vicinity. Recruits are here but a comparatively short period, and will ordinarily be granted leave at the end of the recruit training. You can save rubber, oil, and gasoline or space on a train vitally needed for troop movements, thereby contributing your part to the national war effort by remaining at home with positive assurance that he is busy, healthy, and happy. If unusual circumstances indicate the necessity of visiting a member of the family, at this station it will be necessary to have him request a pass, which he will mail to you. Each pass is good for the date specified only, since visiting is authorized to immediate members of the family. This pass is necessary to identify you as an authorized visitor. Visiting under these conditions is limited to Sundays from 1 p.m. until 4:30 p.m. Patients at the Naval Hospital may receive visitors on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Cheerful letters from home are of real benefit to the recruit and are the best means of encouraging him to correspond frequently. Although the recruit is instructed to write home often, he sometimes fails to do so. This should not be cause for alarm. However, for you will be notified immediately in case of serious illness. Letters addressed to him at the U.S. Naval Training Station, Sampson, New York, Company, will be delivered promptly to him while he is in training. You should instruct him to keep you informed of any change in his address so that his incoming mail will not be delayed. In the event of serious emergencies arising at home, the recruit should be notified by telegraph, preferably through your local Red Cross chapter, as incoming telephone lines are required for official use. If a return call is requested, public telephones are available. Inquiries regarding recruits should be addressed to the Recruit Training Officer, U.S. Naval Training Station, Sampson, New York. Sincerely yours, H.A. Batt, Captain, the U.S. Navy Commandant. So, kind of cool. Kind of gives you insight of what life at that time was during the war, the naval kind of training, a little bit of that. So, I hope you kind of enjoyed going through that, and I think we'll do a part 2 with Uncle Jack with some later letters that we have from him. So, I have enough stuff to go through. I think that would be cool to do. So, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to doing some more in the future with you. So, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.